Okay. Very nice to talk to you, all of you guys. Hello everyone, this is Linh, the founder of Jingo. Just one quick question. Who played the game in this audience? Who played the game? Oh, everyone. We would love to introduce to all of you guys our platform. We call it the Super Entertainment app. You enjoy it, right? It means that when you come to Jingo, you can play, but not just only play, but also win the cash. And as I mentioned, this is the Super Entertainment app where we connect brand and consumer in a joyful way. Why we do it? And what we have now? Please next have to click that. We have 100K subscription now in around the world, but mainly in Vietnam. The next one, please. Okay, let's imagine what happened in Jingo in 1 second. Every day we got about 72K interaction in our platform. Everyone spend 11 minutes in our platform every day. 1 second, we got 120 people active in our platform. In the peak time, we got 1.6K people at the same time. What next? Our audience, 18 to 35. The goal for any brand to dip in. Our advantage, what would we do? We are the first gamified ad platform in Vietnam. Because we know that we can increase 10 times attention to the audience to compare with the other advertising activity when we do it gamified. We do the branding activity for brand, not only, but also we also do the measurement how your brand perform in our app. This is our unique selling point. The next one, we can do one-to-one contact from brand to the audience, personalized. And we also have the tactic to manipulate the content to the right target audience and make the audience think the way the brand think about it. We solve the problem of any advertising company in the market have to face. This is the digital distraction. We figure out that you have less than 30 seconds when you scroll the advertise. So we gamify it, we improve it nearly 10 times. It means that you have 300 seconds to interact with our ad in across platform, not only on our app, but also in web app and other activity. As the case of CGV, this is the biggest cinema in Vietnam. When corporate and license our platform, they can increase 10 times time spent on our platform when they connect with us. Easy for the player, the customer come to our platform across not only the app, but also the web app and the mobile app, instant app in Facebook, play the game under the brand and get the cash from the brand. Easy. We not the most important thing from Jingo. We do the key hook in the first place is live trivia game show, and now it become the trend that you see every night. Confetti, we can see HQ trivia. That is the first model of Jingo. But we not stop that. We have the casual game. Everyone can play every day. We got the trivia game on our platform to recall the app. This is how Jingo works every day. And we also have the low latency live streaming service and TV station production in our structure, so make it maximize to on up the activity to produce the content to the consumer. How we monetize? The monetize model. At the first time, we think that it's just the advertising ad platform, so CPC or sponsor, it not work. So we changed our model to become the licensing platform. We license our platform to own up the brand and do white label. So we acquire user more than because we got the brand of the trust of the brand, and we improve our subscription from 20 to 100K just in 6 months. This is the end of my presentation. Thank you for listening.
Hi, I'm interested in learning more about market size. So can you talk more about that?
The market size is about 2 or 3 million US dollar for just for the advertising. But when we expand
3 million
billion, because we assume
that's digital, right? That's
yeah. But when we expand our bordering, we not just only provide the ad platform, we license our platform to the brand, so we can increase our market size.
Okay, so
about 1.5.
Yeah. So my first concern is the limited customer base. Let's say if I target working mom.
Yeah.
That's the target audience for my product.
Okay.
And I like to advertise on your platform.
Yeah.
But your platform mainly attract, for example, male audience that love to play games, not working moms. Then do you think that's a problem?
Normally, we have this problem with the brand when we acquire the brand to our platform. But we have the point that everybody wants to play the game and win the cash. So when we run the campaign, we got the support from the other platform to support to our platform. This means that we run that not only for our platform, we run ad on Facebook ad, YouTube ad to target right customer, acquire them to our platform. And this is the investing for our platform first. But when we got big enough, we can remonetize these kinds of activity, these kind of target audience. And we successful when we connect with CGV because CGV have the same target audience with us. So we map with them first, and we go with all the audience have the same, the brand have the same audience, have audience tap with us, and then we expand it later on.
I guess it's, I'm still not totally convinced, but
yeah.
I'd like to know your supply strategy. So how can you get the good prices from the brand so that you can attract more and more audience to the platform? Because it really depends on the price you can give out to the audience. Right?
Because they use our platform and they use our back-end platform, so they don't have to pay for the coding to compare what they do outsourcing to the technical company. So the price they got cheaper, but they have to share with us about the audience, and normally they do the activity to acquire more users for us.
I thought that you charge the licensing money.
Yeah.
So it's not free.
It's not free, but it's cheaper than if you ask some technical company to develop the game for you.
Can you explain more about the licensing platform? Is it a subscription based?
Basically, it's case by case, but for the mass audience, for the small SME, we provide the platform for them to register on, and we got the subscription model. But to be honest, currently we just do with the big brand, for example, CTV. The good deal and easy to do B2B than do B2C with them.
Okay, so for me, an ads platform, the critical thing is that how to keep the traffic loyal.
Yeah.
It's like Facebook and like YouTube. So you explain the subscription model, but how you keep the customer, they keep going into your app, play games and do other things?
No, there's some misunderstanding. Maybe because of the consumer, the player come to our platform for free. They don't have to pay anything.
That's the issue, because they just come to your app when they like it.
Yeah.
So can you define how frequent they like it? What is their intention? Why they come to your apps?
Yeah. Okay.
Other entertainment.
Because of the rewards, the first thing. The first attraction for them is the reward for them. But after we on this month, we found that the rewards not only the main thing. We cannot improve the retention. We lose the retention from 30% to 20%. That the big damage for our team. So we have to change our strategy. Now we not just stick to trivia games. So this is the multiple choice questions. We have many kinds of game, casual game, attract them every day. And we also have the key hook is kinds of the game like we diversify on our platform. What is you like, we do it more. What you not like, we eliminate it.
Okay, so where's the money to sponsor for the rewards?
Yeah,
And
for
what
the
is
first
cost of
one.
the rewards for every month on average?
Yeah, we got about 3,000 US dollar for the app. Every night we have the big time with the show, the live trivia game show, and they also got the daily game, because we know that they not need more money, just a small money, but we got a strategy to keep them, because they have to play retentionally to get the big reward. So we have the strategy. We can explain it later on with you. But basically, like you sell about 500 dong Vietnam every time, but you have to meet about 200 Vietnamese dong to cash out. So you have to repeat it. This is kind of like that.
I have one question regarding, at the end of the day, you're still a game app. So you are, from a consumer's point of view, from the user's point of view, you're a game app.
We're not kind of that. We kind of the entertainment app, not only the game. They can get the knowledge with our platform, and the main strategy to get the reward. Your rewards is the knowledge and the skill when you play.
But it's still a game for me. So my question is that, actually there's two questions here. One is that how are you going to compete with other, loads and loads of game apps out there? Because actually you're competing for the same amount of time that the user is going to use your app for, right? Whether it's for entertainment, you said it's going to gain some sort of skills and knowledge, but well, I played game before, but it's for entertainment mainly, to be honest. And the second question is that you claim that your app focuses on the content, very, very high quality of content. However, I just did a quick check, and I saw that a lot of complaints on the store, Google Play Store, are about the content. So how are you going to manage that, and like how you develop the content that can attract a lot of users? So
Okay.
two questions. Thank you.
The first question, we call it the super entertainment apps, not only the game. We do the news, we do the video. It's that you come to our platform, you can do all of the entertainment, not only play the game. To clarify the first one, to improve the retention. The second thing, how we can overcome the diversity of the content. We create our platform as the model of the platform that can connect all of the content creator. For the first time, we cannot prove to them that we good enough, so we have to create the content by ourselves. That's why you see a lot of comments. But currently, we have a lot of partners to create the content on our platform. For example, CGV, they create their own content on our platform. This is how we can overcome that, and how we can improve the visitor number from just 20K for the first 6 months to 100K for nearly just 8 months. 2 months later on, we can acquire about 40K per campaign. That is the explain how we can monitor the content on our platform. And now we can register with some TV station. They do the TV game show. We do the interactive. So it happens. So that. Thank you.
Yeah, before I have technical questions, first question to follow up. You mentioned about the content, right?
Yeah.
So is it this is the games, or are the content separate provided like CGV or someone else?
Yeah, to be honest, the first time when we come with the concept to create the platform for everyone to come to create the content on our platform, they reject us, they not trust. But when luckily Confetti come to Vietnam, they trust us, and they want to do some content with Confetti, the same Confetti. And we ask them to do that, so they happy to do the content for us.
Yeah, but like a gamer, right?
Yeah.
I go to your platform normally. I'm interested in the game or in the content.
In the content, because when I say that it's the game, it's not kind of the game, because when you play trivia, the trivia it's quite different with the normal game, casual game.
Yeah, a little bit confused on your focus here, if it's a really content focus or game focus. By the way, into the short time. Quick question about low latency, right? You mentioned one of your advantages is about low latency. How you can run low latency with your platform?
We take 6 months to do the low latency, and we utilize the Google Cloud platform, and we do the specific our technical team to do our own algorithm to convert from RTMP to MAU. You know that MAU is the format to resign the content to the other audience in the mass scale. That is how we do the technical stuff. Basically, we try to convert the RTMP to MAU. Maybe you know that, yeah.
Okay. Is this impact on quality or for?
Because it also had a patent in the China, but we don't have money to buy it. We follow it, we modify it to yield for our case. But our case, in the mass case, every node is essential to become the broadcaster, but we don't become the broadcaster. We don't allow every content provider to become the broadcaster. So it's easy for us. We just optimize for one person to become the broadcaster like us or the TV station. So it's easy for us to do than the other thing.
Thank you.
Is it? Okay.
Hey, thank you so much.